Good morning, plant folies. This is Richie at Growfolds, and today we're doing the Ruibals Plant Nursery Tour Part 2, where we end up going inside the Ruibals Plant Nursery. This one is off of the Farmers Branch one, their flagship location. So I am still outside, and we are featuring some Epipremnum pinnatum aureum right over here. Those were $49.99 on a totem pole. And then we have another Epipremnum pinnatum Cebu Blue for $49.99, some Ficus elastica Burgundy, and some absolutely gorgeous anthuriums right over here. A variety of colors. I really like the purple ones right over here. Look at how gorgeous that is. I wanted to thank everybody who continues to tune in for my premieres at 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. every day. I have big box plant shopping videos. I will be having some more videos featuring plant care. So there's just a variety of content that I'm going to produce. Really appreciate those who've tuned in during the premiere lives. I love interacting with viewers on the channel. So thank you so much for that. But you can see I panned on a lot of these plants right here, and I put the plant IDs. I love this aglaonema. This was the first plant I noticed when I went into the greenhouse. Look at how stunning that pink is. I don't know if that's an aglaonema cherry, but this is quite interesting as well because this is an Epipremnum aureum pearls and jade for $19.99, a 6-inch pot. But I think that's actually a enjoy, pothos enjoy. We're gonna go ahead and keep walking around here, and we are seeing some Monstera deliciosas, more plants right over here. We've got some spathiphyllum. And then this really cool, at least what it is for $299, this philodendron revolution hanging basket. So I don't know if that's the actual name of the philodendron or if that's just what they call the hanging basket revolution. So anybody let me know in the comments below if that's the plant ID. But again, Ruibals is one of the premier plant nurseries in downtown Dallas, Texas. So if you're ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth market, I would highly recommend visiting this store. This storefront right over here. We see a beautiful philodendron pink princess. This red truck is really cute. And then this Monstera Thai constellation mature version was $1,299. But look at how gorgeous the view is from just the outside. So we're getting ready to go ahead and go inside the actual Ruibals nursery as well. So most of them feature planters, decor, and more plants. So as you can see, we walked in and we've just passed with some amaryllis plants. Those blooms are really cute. And you can see that this has some awesome planters, candles, aromatherapy candles, all sorts of things like that, and some very nicely stylized plants. You can see right here, this is just a philodendron cordatum. We have some cute mushroom figurines right over here. We have another syngonium right over here, another global green pothos. Just a lot of plants that are styled on like hanging baskets, plant stands and whatnot. So this is a really nice place to get some inspiration. So if you pick up your plant inside the greenhouse, you can go in here and look at planters. Like look at this face planter right there. That's really cool. And then they just have all sorts of stuff like that little hanging basket fixture. I am in the hunt for a hanging basket plant today, so we will see what we have over here. But as you can see, I love the styling. So that's another content I would like to make for you guys is how to style your plants using planters and the space you have in your home. Look at this beautiful pink planter. I love matte finishes, certain glazes as well. I do like more of a simple non-texture planter with no bevel, if that makes any sense. We have right over here, I think, a string of hearts. Really, really cute looking string of hearts right here. All of the plants that are styled in this location are also available to be picked up and bought. So we have some kind of alocasia right over here. I love just looking at the plants, and the music that was actually playing was a very jazzy sound. I obviously had to take that out for just copyright reasons, but you can see right here we have an Epipremnum aureum Shangri-La or Godzilla in a hanging basket. That one is for $99. Really tempted to get that because that pothos Godzilla is part of the Teruno World Japanese pothos. that is becoming more common now in the United States. But look at this. It looks like spinach. It's got that curly leaves. I love it, and it's really cute that it's starting to trail. I love that it's in a little planter like that, so that's really beautiful. There's just so much to look at. Let me know what you guys think so far in the comments, what you guys think of Ruibals and what you think of the part 2. And you can see there's some very vibrant Epipremnum aureum neon pothos for $7.99. This one is for a 3.5 inch pot or a 4-inch pot. And we have all of these other pots right here. These are called the Fantastic Foliage by Ruibals right over here. For, I believe that is $59.99. It's some kind of philodendron. We have some more plants right over here. Look at this beautiful anthurium, magnificent, for $59.99. Really beautiful veining right there. I haven't had the best luck in terms of growing anthuriums. I don't know if I just don't have enough of the humidity going on, but they just never really love me back in terms of how much care I give. So we'll see. I do love these, this Schefflera right here, this variegated Schefflera. That's absolutely gorgeous. And then we have some Philodendron Brantianum. I love the silvery leaves for $25.99. That is not bad, and it's actually pretty full. I love this lamp fixture right here. I would totally pick it up just because then I can put like a grow bowl, and it's hosting a beautiful Syngonium right over there. Here we have some more Macaulay's Finale for $12.99. Beautiful. And oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. It is another Aglaonema, and this one is $24.99. This is absolutely gorgeous. I am so tempted to pick up this Aglaonema because I don't have it. Look at that camouflage look about it, and then it has the pink stems, and then it also has the pink veining, and it also has a pink outlining. Very beautiful plant for $24.99. That is actually not a bad price for an Aglaonema. And guys, you have to think Aglaonema take a while to grow. For that size, that is really not bad. That's the only drawback about Aglaonemas, I would say, is they are just slow growers. So the instant joy, you have to have patience for that. But once they establish like that, they're absolutely stunning. We have some more plants right over here, right next to the window. You can pick up a lot of interesting, uncommon, and rare plants. Like this philodendron heart shape is $39.99. We have another type of Hoya over there on the right. And then we have an ant plant, a 4-inch ant plant. That's really cute and interesting. Right over here for $14.99. Let me know if you guys are in the DFW market and if you visited Ruibals. What do you like about Ruibals? And if you are out of Dallas and you're planning to visit, what excites you about going to this plant nursery? Because this is one of my absolutely favorite plant nurseries right over here. Here we have some more Hoya. So for my viewers who want some more Hoya features, here you go. Those are for $12.99. And then we have some more Fantastic Foliage by Ruibals right over here. More philodendron, more beautiful Hoya. I ended up picking a Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess hanging basket by Costa Farms at a big box store Walmart when they did a live restock. So I love that. We have some Calathea White Star right over here. I actually have that same size plant, but I ended up getting it at Callaway's, a local nursery in most of DFW, for $7.99. And then we have some more Calathea right over here. Calathea are really gorgeous plants, and this one is for $14.99. I would love to grow Calathea. I think I just need to have a space in my home where I provide a lot of like bright indirect light and some high humidity. We have some vanilla plants right over here. That disco ball, rainbow disco ball, is really cute for a hanging basket. And right here we have another beautiful philodendron. We have some begonia. And then we right here have some Syngonium. This one is the Syngonium Pink Salmon for $18.99. That's not a bad price for that one. If you love Syngoniums just like I do, definitely pick that up. We have some Sansevieria, and we have some more of this absolutely gorgeous Aglaonema. Have you guys gotten an Aglaonema since you started watching my channel? If you haven't, you definitely need to start with an Aglaonema. I would prefer, if you start with an Aglaonema, getting a green variety, just because those are less finicky. Not that these are finicky in general, but I really think I should get one of these. What do you guys think? Should I have gotten an aglonema like this? Look at how gorgeous this is. This isn't something I haven't, I've seen in big box stores. I know Trending Tropicals by Costa Farms doesn't have this aglonema. So I don't know. Yeah, I should definitely get it. I don't know if I am, because I'm really trying not to buy plants every time I go do plant shopping. Otherwise, I'm going to end up getting broke. But here we have another philodendron snowdrift. This one is for $24.99. I ended up actually buying a philodendron snowdrift online. Didn't realize I could just go to Ruibals and buy different plants and not have to pay for the shipping. So that's one thing I need to be more mindful about, is if I'm going to order plants, is to be mindful about whether my local plant nursery stores in Dallas actually carry them. So like, I'm going to take a look at Ruibals, but you can see there's a variety of syngonium and philodendron right over here. There's just so many plants to look at, and I love the lighting. It's a very chill vibe. I love that they have all of these different types of books. We have different types of planter stands, and we have some more aglonema right here. This one I believe is an aglonema wintry wine. I have one of these. I ended up getting this at actually Famous in Oregon, a plant nursery out in Prosper, Texas. And then that's a beautiful anthurium right here. We have a really nice looking philodendron pink princess that's just trailing up. There's a little bit of variegation here, so not much, but I know that we're seeing a lot of like philodendron galaxy where there's higher variegation, but I still like that as well. This one is a pearls in jade pothos, but I really think this looks more like an enjoy. Like, I see that there's less like speckling variegation. So for anybody who is an expert at pothos, can somebody let me know what the difference is in terms of just between a pearls in jade and an enjoy pothos? I love both. Here we have another philodendron moonlight that's really pretty. I'm in the hunt for that. This one's not quite perfect though. And then let's take a look at this other Epipremnum aureum. I'm thinking this is an enjoy, a legitimate enjoy. You can see that. And I love like the trailing that we have going on over here. I was actually tempted to purchase that as well. I have some global green pothos kind of trailing down my kitchen countertops, so I might add that. I love pothos, so that's another thing I like, is growing Epipremnum aureum. Very easy plant. It's one of the first plants I've actually ever grown. And you can see there's just a lot to take a look at this location, and I like that there's not a lot of people today, so I feel very comfortable sharing this plant shopping blog for y'all. Again, I am attempting to give you guys daily content twice a day, about 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. in the morning, and another 6 p.m. premiere. Love that you guys have actually tuned in during the live premieres and actually started chatting. I really want to grow the Plant Foldies community. It's really exciting and it brings me a lot of joy. But we have some more philodendron right over here. I think there are more plants to look at here. Look at the plant styling. I love there's a thumbs up. I didn't even realize that. And then we have a beautiful, I'm going to say it's an enjoy, but I think they're going to label it as pearls in jade. This one is a rarer, uncommon pothos. This one is an Epipremnum aureum emerald. So basically, some people say that the Epipremnum aureum or emerald, for this one's 4 inches for $7.99. That's a really good price. Is a very subtle version of the global green pothos. A lot of people say this is really just a reverted enjoy or pearls in jade. Either way, I have some. I'm glad that Ruibals is still featuring that. And look at this pink aglonema right there. That is absolutely stunning. I want to pick up an aglonema, but I'm in the hunt for more of a hanging basket. So speaking of hanging baskets, look at this philodendron Rio that they have right over here. I was actually trying to look for the price tag, but I didn't see a price tag. I'm going to assume, I think it was like $59.99. That's a really cool hanging basket that I would possibly add to my collection. Let me know in the comments, guys, or during the live chat if you think that I should purchase this hanging basket, or should get a hanging basket like a philodendron Rio. That was pretty hard to get back in the day. Now it's kind of common to find. But look at all of these beautiful plant decorations, planters. just a really nice vibe right over here. And look at these gold planters. So like I don't have any gold planters because I have mostly silver in my house. I don't know if I want to add that, but look at this beautiful variegated poinsettia. That's nice. I was actually thinking of adding a poinsettia after the holidays, like a variegated one just to grow the foliage like that. That's really cute. And you can just see there are just so many plants mixed in. And what's cool about it is you can see the plant in a beautiful stylish planter. So it gives you an idea of what to do with your plants. This one is a philodendron moonlight, actually for $14.99 for a 4-inch one. That's a good price. But yeah, we have some more plants right here. Look at this ginormous hanging basket of golden pothos. I was told that was only $39.99, so I might actually get that one. Here we have an epipremnum aureum or pothos wall. I love how they have the drawers pulled over. That's a good idea to plant style your plants if you have like drawers. And then we also have an Aglonema Maria right over here in a big planter. We have a ZZ plant right here. We have more plants on this side. We have another Aglonema Silver Bay. Some traily plants right over here. I like that seat right over there. That's really cute. But look at that right here. That is massive. And for $39.99, that's not bad. But here are some more of these hanging basket plants. Oh my goodness. This is an actual epipremnum aureum global green pothos. I haven't seen large hanging baskets of those. I saw one at Plant Keeper that was trailing 20 feet down, and I was kind of inspired to try to get one, but I think I found a winner. I think I'm going to actually get one of those hanging baskets because I know that there were only $39.99 at Ruibals, but you could see there's so many trailing plants. Very exciting. I am thinking about using some of my higher walls to feature that. And in this beautiful philodendron right here, I'm gonna think this is the philodendron crocodile. The neon leaves are stunning, and I actually haven't seen a mature version of this in a while. I usually just see like really tiny, like 2-inch starter plants. I saw a Trending Tropicals one, and then yes, this is interesting. So we have a Do Not Touch Philodendron Pink Princess that's growing up. Notice how the leaves get smaller if it doesn't have something to attach onto. I think that's with all climbing plants. Like this is a beautiful Cebu Blue trellis. And then we have another philodendron right over here. That's unfortunate that one leaf has like a hole and some damaging, but you know, not everything can be perfect. And that's the thing about Instagram and just social media and plants. You would think that everybody's plants collections are perfect, but I can guarantee you people have browning, people have pests, people have all sorts of plants that could be leggy. So don't believe what you see all the time online. I mean, would you guys agree that that's not always the case? I mean, you see some of these people who influence, you know, plant influencers, YouTubers have these perfect plants, but it's not always the case. So I will definitely show you guys my plant collection. It is definitely not perfect. I will do a home tour soon. So let me know if that's something you want to see in the comments or in the live chat. We are walking around here, and I am seeing this pop up a lot in a lot of Dallas Plant Nurseries. This is a variegated domesticanum. Look at how huge these leaves are. Oh my goodness. And look at that light just hitting that philodendron. Massive plant. I definitely don't have the space for that, but you know, I want to just look at it. And then here's another philodendron crocodile. Love the rattan planter they have over here, and just all of those like grow lights that they have going. I want to actually install like rolling lights like that I can just kind of shift around and do more like plant features. But I definitely am going to pick one of these global green pothos hanging baskets. That's something I am for sure going to get today. Here we have some antheria, and obviously this like lemon lime dracaena over there in the background. Those are just very easy to grow plants. Look at how beautiful that bloom is on the anthurium. Both of those plants are very easy to grow, but I am just excited to see a global green pothos. One thing that you'll know about me is I love green on green variegation. So it's not as variegated. With global green, you really need to flood it with a lot of light. Otherwise, the variegation isn't as pronounced on the green on green. It starts to look like an emerald green pothos. So I definitely want to pick up one of those today. I think I'm going to pick up the one on the left. And then I'm probably going to put that in like our guest bedroom and have it hang. I am doing research on how to hang hanging basket plants without having to drill holes. So I definitely am going to pick that up. I'm just going to have to see if I need to go on Amazon to find like a fixture for that. But let's look at some more plants right over here. I love all of these little sections. So they have like a croton, a little terrarium set up right here. More random, beautiful styled plants right over here. That's a really cool philodendron Brazil. We've got some nice seeds right here. And I'm going to go back to this variegated domesticanum. That's a beautiful looking plant. And we have some more supplies here. So if you guys are looking at things that I use this green glow to spray on my plants to make them shine. This systemic house plant granules that I put. I also spray insecticidal soap with Captain Jack's on all my plants when I buy them from like a big box store or just any store. So those are the things that I use if you're interested of what kind of plant stuff that I use for my plants. I have some more planters here. I really like that there's a variety of planters that are available. And here we have another Cebu Blue pothos growing on a trellis. These are all available. So you can see that you can put all of these plants. These are all available to be purchased. Love that right there. More planters and terrarium setups. I like this hanging basket fixture right there. That's really cute. And don't hate, guys. Propagate. So I do get a lot of hate because I used to end up propagating a lot of pothos, and people are like, why are you propagating pothos? It's a common plant. I just like seeing the roots. I just like creating more life. So I don't think there's a problem with that. Here we have another African violet setup. So I saw at Nicholson Hardy some variegated African violets, and I'm really tempted to add at least a variegated African violet to my collection. I love the growth pattern. Look at how beautiful and circular what it looks like. And this one has some undertones. This one's actually just $12.99. That's not a bad price for a slightly variegated African violet. So I might actually get some from Ruibals. That's not a bad deal. And look at this one. This one has different colors in their blooms. Let me know if you guys actually grow African violets. It's that something that, plant collectors do, or you guys mostly like Aroids, because this African violet up is really pretty. And oh my goodness. Am I looking at some variegated ZZs? Yes, we are looking at some variegated ZZs. This is awesome. So remember I talked about getting a ZZ Raven or a ZZ plant, but I talked about getting a variegated one if I'm going to add it. Although this one is a little pricey, $169.99. No, thank you. Love ya, but not really. And then there's one that's highly variegated over there, but that's really pretty. I've never seen a variegated ZZ plant in person. Look at how highly variegated that is. So that's something for the future. I'm going to hold off on that. We have another philodendron pink princess growing up a totem pole right over here. Really nice. I actually have one that I've chopped up, and I have about 15 cuttings that are propagating in water. And they've started to actually root. So I'm going to give you guys some updates. We have a Homo lamina Shelby on the bottom right over here, another Cebu Blue. And we just have more planters and plants and mirrors and just all sorts of paraphernalia. This one, I'm not 100% sure what this philodendron is, but that looks really beautiful. So somebody in the comments, please let me know the plant ID. And then we have another trailing Epiprem numpinatum albo. That's really cool. I actually have a very mature version that I got from my friend Mike. His name is Monstera Mike, and he used to really post a lot of like plant videos on Instagram. This one is a neon cordata lemon lime for $8.99. I've been seeing that a lot of big box stores. That's actually a good price considering the other ones at big box stores like Lowe's is like $14.99. We have a large ZZ Raven right over here. I actually really like the color. The dark charcoal black is really stunning, and then when you leaf shine it, it's even better. We have another. No, that's not a birds of paradise. That's some kind of philodendron, and then we have another type of schefflera right over here. But as I pan out, you can see that there is just so many like plant styling opportunities you can get from here. You can get some inspiration. You can get different types of planters. Look at that beautiful Monstera deliciosa, for instance, right over here in a nice planter. So that's something I want to cover. I love plant styling, interior design, styling in general. And I feel like, for instance, this Shangri-La right over here is styled nicely. I feel like some plant collectors, and me included, will just end up buying so many plants, but part of plant collecting is being able to enjoy the plant and see its beauty. But if you're cluttering plants, just kind of like if you clutter a home, you can't really enjoy it. So there's this difference between how much space do you have, how much open space do you have clusters of plants, just kind of like how a plant nursery has, like right over here. This is actually cool. I just picked this up. It's a ZZ Zen. I haven't seen those in person. That's really cool. But to go back on my tangent, plant styling, interior design, that's a lot of things I'm going to be covering during my plant channel. So if there's anything specific you want to see, please let me know. I'm just panning out and walking around Ruibals. I've walked around here and just really soaked in a lot of the styling portion of plants. Ask me any question when it comes to plant styling, what my style is. I'm very particular with my planters. I tend to buy the similar planters just because I want to have uniformity around it. Let me know if you guys are also that way, or if you just buy a bunch of plants, because I have been buying a lot of plants. And so now I have my brother-in-law, Clinton, who's making me very specific plant stands. He's actually making me a Monstera stand. So we'll see what that looks like. But as you guys can see, as I've rambled on about plant styling, you've seen a lot of plants here. Highly recommend people going to Ruibals. I'm actually thinking about getting the pothos, just the golden pothos right over there. It's also $39.99. If I don't get it today, I'm probably gonna go back and get it later. It's just a matter of whether I can find spaces where I can hang hanging basket plants without drilling holes in my ceiling. I don't want to do that to my home. But yeah, look at this beautiful pothos, and I ended up getting this global green pothos right here for $39.99. That's not bad at all. What I'm gonna do is when I take it home is I'm gonna spray it with some insecticidal soap and make sure to put some systemic granules and just isolate it. But guys, let me know what you guys think of this video, this plant shopping tour, what you guys think about Ruibals, if you're going to come visit it, and let me know what other content you want to see. Really appreciate guys continuing to support me, and every day our plant community of plant folies is growing. I will see you on the next video. Bye.